What's up guys, I'm Martin and in today's video we're going to be making a painting called Facing Your Fears. Let's go! First of all guys, I want to thank you for watching, it's amazing to have you here. So to start things off, let me briefly tell you about the inspiration behind the painting. It comes from my belief that the biggest obstacles we face come from ourselves and just facing your fears will make them go away. But how do I communicate that with a painting? What do I paint exactly? I figured that since I love nature and animals, the painting should be related to that. And after a quick brainstorming session, I came up with the idea of painting a Native American facing off a grizzly bear. For me, that would be very fun to paint and draw, so that's my goal for this painting. Let's start with thumbnails. As you can see guys, I already have a pretty good idea about the composition, so my main focus is on proportion and values. Although I tried out another variation of the composition, but then I decided that it's weaker than my previous idea, so I'm sticking with the one where the bear and the young man are staring at one another. What I think works for this idea are the similar shapes and silhouettes of the man and the bear. It feels as if the bear and the man are one and the same, which is great, since that's exactly what I'm trying to communicate. You are your biggest obstacle. So at this point I'm happy with my overall composition and I start exploring different color combinations. My goal is to make the painting feel cold, harsh and dramatic. I'll be trying out a bunch of different ideas and I'll adapt them as I go along. The important thing here is to keep an open mind and not judge yourself too soon. I wait until I have painted a few ideas before I take a step back and evaluate my progress for the first time. But I'm not happy with my exploration, so I try out a few more ideas and styles. Another important thing at this stage is to keep things loose and not focus on details. As you can see, I'm not drawing any details at this point. I'm just indicating the big shapes, big blocks of color. I think mainly about colors and the mood and feel of the painting. I look at all my ideas again and decide on the ones I like best. Then I try to boil them down to just one. In this case I think I like the lighting from the right comp and the contrast between warms and cools from the left composition. So I paint a composite of the two and that's the color comp that I think works best for this painting. By now you're probably starting to get a handle on how important and powerful thumbnails and color comps are. So far I've been drawing and painting for about an hour or so, and I've tried around 10 different variations of this painting. If I tried to do this kind of exploration on the painting itself, it would have taken a lot of hours and a lot of hard work. And by the way guys, if you have any suggestions or questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them as best I can. Also, if you'd like to see a more in-depth video about the thumbnail stage, let me know. Okay, let's continue painting. By now I have a pretty good idea of the finished painting in my head, so I can start working on the actual piece. The first step is to make the rough drawing, which will serve as a guideline for a more detailed sketch. At this stage, my main focus is on making the proportions and construction correctly. I'm starting with the big shapes and I'm being very loose. Having a good understanding of anatomy, both for the man and for the bear, is very important at this point. So be sure to prepare yourself by doing a few studies up front. I'll be posting videos of such studies in the future, so hit that subscribe button below, guys, to make sure that you don't miss out. At this point, the rough sketch is finished and I'm going to be ending today's video soon. Be sure to watch tomorrow's video where I'll continue working on facing your fears. Like, share and subscribe, and let's boost your art.